A lot of people don't know the difference between sickle cell trait and sickle cell anemia. Sickle cell trait is when you overexert yourself from working out and then your blood gets sick. People who have sickle cell trait inherited a sickle cell hemoglobin from one parent and a normal hemoglobin from the other. Now their bodies make both sickle hemoglobin a normal hemoglobin. Sickle cell anemia is an inherited disease. People who have the disease inherit 2 genes of sickle hemoglobin. They get one from each parent.
Sickle cell attacks the body's production of hemoglobin and causes it to make sickle-shaped cells.
Sickle cell is caused from one parent that don't have it, and another parent may have a trait for it. So it's a possibility, 50% chance that the children or the child may have sickle cell or the sickle cell trait.
All our athletes that get a pre-participation physical get tested for sickle cell. Any of our athletes that test positive for sickle cell meet with our team physicians and are educated on the effects of sickle cell. So the problem with sickle cell is that it's a lack of oxygen to the red blood cells in the body. So we have to make sure that all our athletes that are labeled sickle cell need to make sure that they're hydrating and that they are properly taken care of during conditioning workouts. Any athlete that does have the sickle cell trait, we make sure that we monitor them through all kinds of workouts, through their weight room workouts, through their conditioning workouts, through their playing activity workouts. And we make sure that those athletes are especially hydrated during those programs. Again, because of the lack of oxygen that gets to the red blood cells, we want to make sure that they're hydrated properly, and we monitor anything that they do. We monitor their body temperature, we monitor their workouts, and we monitor their hydration intake. Well, when the athletes are given their normal labs, they're giving a blood test for sickle cell. And we have that going through our labs here at the University of Miami, and we do a special sickle cell trait for all our athletes, whether no matter where they're from, no matter what race they are, everyone gets tested for sickle cell. Usually those results take about 48 hours to come back.
Okay, that's good. Anything else you have to offer?
Just when the athlete is determined to be positive, they meet with our team physician, Dr. Clifton Page, and he sits down and goes over the precautions of sickle cell, what they need to do in their daily life. And again, we try not to alarm the athlete. We try to let the athlete know what the lab told us, what their trait is, and then again we monitor them. So we've had very good success over the years to making sure that our sickle cell trait athletes are taken care of and have no issues.
Being an athlete with sickle cell, you have to take a couple precautions for your health. First, you have to make sure you're hydrated. Second, you can't overexert yourself at practice or conditioning. Third, you can't play in high elevation places, for example, Denver. There's already less oxygen in high elevations, and being that you have sickle cell, that further reduces your oxygen flow.